So I just want to ask you a question. Do you truly know what it means to have a positive workplace culture? Because there's five myths that I hear all of the time and I just want to address those. So the first myth that I hear is we can't afford culture. Well, the real question you should be asking yourselves is can you afford not to influence your culture? Because if you're not making the most of it, then you won't be seeing any return on it. But if you make it work for you, you'll be able to measure the outcome in profit and financial success. Number two, but our values are on the wall. Well, that's not enough, and neither's having a pool table, and neither's having a group of people that enjoy working for you. Culture is so much more than that. It's about purpose, strategy, structure. It's about having a future proof plan that allows you to achieve the goals of the business. Number three, we don't need a culture. Well, I've got news for you. Every business has a culture. You can choose whether you influence it or not, but you certainly can't choose whether to turn it on and off like a tap or whether you can opt in or opt out because it is there and it's yours to influence and change, or you can choose to ignore it. But all businesses that are ignoring their cultures are missing out on opportunities to achieve greater success. Number four, well, HR look after culture, it's their job. Well, no, it's not. It's everybody's job. And just like other areas of the organisation, such as the beliefs, the goal, the vision, they're set by the leadership team. And the culture has to be prioritised and set by the leadership team as well. It starts at the top and it cascades down through the organisation. And then it becomes everybody's job because when everybody's bought in and they're all working towards the common goal, again, you're maximising the potential to achieve success and maximise the value of your culture in the business. And number five, if we invest in our colleagues and they leave, we'll lose out. Well, yes, that's very true, and occasionally we can't prevent that from happening. But as Richard Branson once said, train people well enough so that they can leave and treat them well enough so that they don't want to. And I really like to use the phrase scope within a structure. So you hire colleagues for their skills, for their creativity, their individuality, and you give them the scope and the freedom to exercise that within the structure of the business. So we're all working towards the same goals. They might have KPIs or metrics, but they have the freedom to use their skills, add their personality to what they do within that scope. So they're the five myths that I hear all the time. And if you've ever murmured one of those statements, then I'd ask you to think about why that is and ensure that you do truly understand what it really takes to build a positive workplace culture that will add value and maximise the financial success of your organisation.